This is the AnkerWork B600 2K webcam, and it's a ridiculously large webcam. Here it is side by side with the only two webcams that I own. So this weighs in at 462 grams, which is roughly 1 pound. So you're gonna definitely want to mount this on something that is sturdy or mount it on a tripod. Anker did a wonderful job in the presentation. It comes really well packaged. It comes with a couple of wall plug adapters. You get a European and a US one, as well as a UK adapter. And that is really nice of them to include. So the power cable is USB-C and it has a good length of 5 feet. The awesome thing is that if your computer or laptop has a USB-C port that can provide the adequate 10 watts of power at 5 volts to 2 amps, then you don't need the dedicated power cable. You can get video and power from one USB-C cable, and that is how I have mine set up. I have a long USB-C cable running from my PC to the webcam that is on top of my monitor. Opening the lid here that also serves as your privacy cover reveals the wide angle lens that has a viewing angle of 95 degrees. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this has a 3.7 megapixel sensor, and this records in 1440p at 30 frames per second, and it offers a smart auto exposure and a smart auto white balance so that your scene looks as best as possible. Now taking a closer look at the webcam, on the back there are 3 USB ports and there's one USB-A port that is used to connect to other Anker products if I'm not mistaken. The blue color USB port is for power and the other one is to connect to your laptop or computer. On the left side there's a touch button that lets you mute and unmute the mic. I feel that it would have been slightly more convenient if it were placed in the front left side, but how they have it works just fine. On the right side there's another touch sensor, and this one is to turn the light bar on or off. You can also turn it on by tapping on the front here, and sliding your finger left or right on the line here lets you adjust the brightness. So the touch is very responsive and it has been working fine for the past month. So the light bar has a nice diffuser on it, and you can actually adjust the tilt angle on the light bar by moving it up or down. I really like the fabric on the back portion here, it gives it a nice look. And this holds the 2-watt speakers, and these are pretty loud and they sound good, but they do lack some bass. I like that you can take the volume to its highest volume with very low distortion on here, and this is good for conference meetings. You can hear your colleagues loud and clear. So here's a quick audio sample.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything.
On the bottom of the webcam you have this really nice adjustable type of stand/grip. This is a neat way of giving you some adjustability. You can mount this onto a tripod from the stand it comes with, or you can remove it and mount it directly from the camera. So Anker offers a very easy to use software that lets you control the resolution, the image setting, the light brightness, and temperature. So under the image setting you can adjust the image brightness, the sharpness, saturation, and contrast ratio, and you can also flip the image horizontally. I left the settings in default since that looked good to me. As for the light bar, you can control the brightness from here, but it's more convenient to do it from the webcam itself. You can also adjust the color temperature of the light from cool blue to the warm yellowish light. For this, you will need to open the software up to adjust, or you can set it to automatic and it will take care of everything for you. The microphone on this is good. It offers noise cancellation, so it cuts out most of the unwanted background noise to provide clear audio. So let's go ahead and jump into the microphone quality sample and see how the video from here looks. So the audio that you're listening to was recorded with the AnkerWorks microphone, and this is what the audio will sound like. And this was recorded at 1440p at 30 frames per second at the widest angle view, which is 95 degrees. You can lower that down to 78 degrees or 65 degrees. And this also has another option, which is solo frame, and that basically follows you around as you move around. And that is pretty cool. So it just tracks you to make sure it keeps you in frame all the time. And it works really well. As you can see here, you can move anywhere and it moves. So this webcam records at its best when you have good lighting, just like any other webcam would. The thing with this is that it has a built-in light, so even if you have poor lighting, you can still get some good video out of it. So let's go ahead and turn off the lights. Okay, so the lights are off in my room, and the only ambient light available is coming from the monitor screen and my PC case. So this is what it looks like when you have poor lighting. Now I will go ahead and turn on the light here. So this here is at the max brightness, and this is what it looks like. The light is not too strong that it hurts my eyes, you know, it's nicely diffused. So the video quality on this looks good, but it could have looked even better if they just focused on the camera and gave it a larger sensor. But this is an all-in-one studio solution for conference calls, and this performs much better than most webcams on laptops do. So everything that it does it well. And this retails for $219, and if you want to pick one of these up, the link will be below in the description. Alright, so that concludes today's video. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe for more tech related videos, and I will talk to you on the next one.